every city, no matter how big and beautiful it is, has a dark and creepy alley. Darknet is the dark alley of the cyber world, where everybody is a stranger and almost everything is dangerous. This video will be divided into 3 parts: beginning and development of the dark web, working of the dark web, and contents of the dark web. The origin of the dark web can be dated back to the mid-1990s, and it was created by none other than the US Military Research Department. The purpose was to allow spies to exchange information with complete anonymity. It was in 1995 that US Navy researchers David Goldschlag and Paul Siversen created the onion routing. I'll explain about onion routing in a moment. Later on, MIT graduate Roger Dingledine joined Paul Siversen to create an onion routing project called the Tor project. Their aim was to create and maintain a software that could be used by everyone to access the dark net anonymously using the onion routing technique. Tor today is a Massachusetts-based research educational non-profit organization founded in December 2006. Some of you may have a doubt. If darknet and onion routing was created for secret government communication, why is it accessible to the general public? Simple. The government thought that it would be hard to distinguish the government messages if thousands of other people are also using the system for lots of other needs, hiding in plain sight. Now that you know how it all began, let's look at how it works. How does the dark web maintain anonymity? How does the onion routing works? Before that, let's see how the normal internet traffic works with an analogy. Imagine a gentleman who wants to give a letter to a person. Normally, he will directly give the letter to the person. In this case, the person will be able to know the contents of the letter and who gave it to her. Also, anyone who is witnessing this transaction would be able to know who gave the letter to whom. If they are interested, they might be able to know the contents as well. This is exactly the case of normal internet traffic. If you want to communicate with a website, your PC will send a message directly to the website server. The server will be able to know that you sent the message along with the contents of the message. Along with that, anyone who is monitoring your traffic, let it be FBI, Google, or hackers, they will be able to know who sent the message to whom, along with its contents. But the dark web uses onion routing techniques, which is different from normal internet traffic. Consider our man who wants to send a message to a person, but this time he selects 3 trusted friends and decides to send the message through them. Before sending the message, the man places it in 3 different boxes, like one inside another, secured with 3 different locks. There is a reason for selecting these particular locks, because we know that the first guy has the key to the first lock, and the key to the second lock is only in the hands of the second person. The key to the third lock is also only in the hand of the final friend. Now, our guy sends the box to the first person. The first friend opens the lock with his key and finds the inner box along with the note that tells the address of the second guy. He cannot open the inner box as he does not have the key to open the second lock. So, he sends the box to the second guy, who will open the next layer and will receive the address of the third guy and the third box. Now, the second guy will send the box to the final friend, who will unlock the final box and retrieve the message. He will immediately realize that the message is meant for another person and will deliver the message to her. In this case, the last person will not be able to know who the real sender of the letter is. Now consider the first friend. He doesn't know to whom the message is being delivered to. The last guy does not know the real sender of the message. The middle guy, he has no idea about who the real sender of the message is and whom the message is being delivered to. This is exactly how the onion routing works. If you want to connect it to a website server through Tor, the Tor browser will select some nodes and create a circuit. Then it will cover the message with the different layers of encryption and release it to the circuit. The first node or entry node will decrypt the first layer of encryption and sends the traffic to the middle node. The middle node decrypts the second encryption and routes the traffic to the third or exit node. The exit node decrypts the final layer, retrieves the message and sends it to the destination. Through this method, the destination website won't be able to know who the real sender is. People who are monitoring the traffic won't be able to know the source or destination of the traffic and will have a hard time decrypting the message. This whole routing process is like peeling off each layers of an onion, hence the name onion routing. Now you have an idea about onion routing and how it maintains the anonymity. Now, let's look at the contents of the darknet. What are these illegal things that moves around in the darknet? Just like a coin having two sides, darknet also has its negative and positive sides. Negative sides is of course things like drugs, black market, weapons, fake IDs, hitmen, hackers, child porn, violence, you name it. But on the brighter side, dark web also provides anonymous services like WikiLeaks, anonymous emails, social networking, private blogs, forums, chats and discussions, and so much more. In the next video, I will show you how to access the dark web and will go through all these stuff. Remember, surfing through dark web is not illegal or a crime, but purchasing illegal products and watching illegal contents will be extremely dangerous. Keep in mind, curiosity killed the cat. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. If you like the content, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more videos like this.